Hello, we gonna do this.
Hello everyone! So as you can see, my eyebrows are already done and we're just gonna hop right into the eyeshadow. I'm just using an orangey base, very light pale orangey base to go ahead and get started. And then I'm gonna use my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm gonna use the two lighter pinky browns. We're gonna go in with this. We're just starting our base for our crease. And then I'm gonna use a warmer brown. And I'm using Morphe brushes throughout this whole tutorial. And we're just gonna start to create the depth in our crease. Darker browns here for more depth in the outer corner. And just keep blending, keep blending. We're gonna use this to kind of create a V shape on the outer corner of our eye. And then a big fluffy brush to blend that all together. This is just a brush that I got out of my Kylie Peach palette, but we're just using this to deepen up the depth on the outer corner. Big fluffy brush to blend it all together again. So this is kind of what you have to do for a smoky eye. You kind of just have to build up the intensity as you go and then blend in between. So that's what you see me doing here. Here's a lighter warm shade and we're just going to use that to make everything look seamless. And I had Sour Punch straws. This is from an influencer box that I got. I'll link that video down below. But this is older footage. People have been asking me for more videos and I didn't have any footage, and I looked back at my saved files and I had this footage left over from around that time that I got that influencer box. So right here we're just cleaning up the outer corner so that it has that nice sharp edge. Kind of gives you the cat eye shape to your eye. And then I'm just doing the same thing here. I'm deepening up the outer corner, making sure it's all blended. Still using my Sour Punch straws. And this is a fluffier brush. And I'm just using this to blend everything again. Just keep blending. Sorry, this angle isn't the best. Sometimes when I get focused, I don't pay attention to where my head is compared to the camera. More depth in the outer corner, blending, blending, blending. It's kind of like a flat definer brush. We're gonna grab this gold shade and we're gonna use this on our inner lid, but I just want to use a tiny, tiny little bit. I don't want this to take over the whole look. I just want it to reflect when you move around and you're talking to people. I just want it to reflect in the light. So then this is MAC Nylon, and that little palette is my customized Z palette, but I'm going to use this to bring some brightness to the inner corner. It's always important to have brightness in the inner corner when you have a smoky eye. You don't want your eye to look closed. And then we're going to move on to the face. This is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just using this to conceal any little red spots, any blemishes, dark circles under my eyes, and the redness on my nose. My nose is always red, so I always conceal that. I'm just using a little Real Techniques brush. You can get these Real Techniques brushes at Walmart or Walgreens or any drugstore. Morphe brushes you have to order online. Their store is out in California, so you have to order online. I'm just doing a little bit of finger blending to get that to look more natural. And then we're using the L'Oreal True Match for our foundation in shade W3. And then I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to blend all that in. I really like this foundation because it has a natural finish. It's not matte, it's natural. And then I also use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi for a dewy finish. But I was going out this night, so I wanted to look more natural rather than dewy. Smashbox Photo Finish priming water, use that to keep moisture in our base. And then Benefit Hoola Bronzer to bronze. The shape of this brush really helps me get a good shape for my bronzer. I'm not contouring, I'm just bronzing. So the fact that it kind of comes up to a point like I showed you keeps the color concentrated in one spot, and then the bristles that are shorter on the sides help to blend it out. Make sure you blend the bronzer up onto your forehead and down on your neck to make sure that everything is matching. This is another bronzer. This is Matte Give Me Sun. Hoola bronzer is a little bit more cool toned, so that kind of brings a little bit more warmth. I like to layer my bronzers to make it look natural. And then this brush is what I use to contour, so I'm going to take Hoola again and just focus it on the base of my cheekbone, and this will give us more depth. Also right up in my hairline, and then I'm going to use it to naturally contour my nose. That's not a very strong contour. And then I'm going to use it to create a shadow under my chin, and then a shadow under my lip to make it look fuller. And then this is an actual contour shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to use this to contour my nose more. So I'm just using an eyeshadow brush here, just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. It kind of comes up to a point a little bit. And this will just help strengthen that contour on the nose. It's still going to be natural though, not too dark. And then this is another flat brush. I'm going to use this to highlight my nose using the yellow shade in that palette. Cleaning up the contour lines. And then I'm going to use the yellow shade under my contour on my chin to clean it up a little bit. This just helps everything look more seamless. Using that to set my smile lines and bring brightness to the center of my forehead. Now we're going to move on to blush. This is a Clinique blush in shade 14 Heather Pop. And then this is a natural haired brush, and this will again just help the blush look more natural. And I just put it on the front of my cheeks and drag it back. Blend, blend, blend. Then we're going to use this brush to highlight. Again, it's a natural haired brush. It won't pick up as much highlight as a synthetic brush would. I'm using a Becca highlight in Champagne Pop. I like to start with this on the highest point of my cheek and then bring it up and bring it forward and just blend without adding any more product to the brush. And then if I want to intensify it all, I just put it right back on the high point and leave the other areas blended. So here I'm blending without any more product, and then if I add any more product, I just add it to the highest point of my cheekbone. A little bit on my nose, my Cupid's bow. And then the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to set the face. And then we're going to move on to lashes. This is just a pair that was in my drawer. And then the Duo Glue. This is my favorite glue so far. So I usually try to set the outer corner, and then I will try and set the inner corner, and then I'll press gently with my finger against the lashes to make sure that the center's stuck. And then I squeeze with the tweezers to make sure it's right on my lash line. And that's both lashes on. And then we're going to do eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel eyeliner. I believe that my angle was terrible, so I kind of cut that part out. So here's I just naturally lined my lashes to cover the lash band, and then I waterlined and tight lined. And then this mascara was brand new when I was doing this video, and I was so impressed. It really helped to spread out my lashes, give it volume and length. I've recently switched to the new Benefit mascara, but this one was really good at the time. It just dried out, so I was ready for a new mascara. So we're gonna put some shadow on our lower lash line and blend it into the eyeliner. I'm just using a fluffy pencil brush and that shade that I pointed at. And I'm just blending that into the eyeliner. And then we're gonna do our bottom lashes. We're gonna use this Tarte mini mascara. Using mini travel size mascaras is easier for me because I don't make as much of a mess on my lower lashes. And here's the eye look. And then we're gonna use this MAC lipstick. I will list the names of all the products down below, but this color is such a good red pop. And this is their matte liquid lipsticks, and they're very, very comfortable. And they don't move. They do not budge at all. Hold your breath while I try and do red lipstick. That's probably my biggest struggle, is trying to get my Cupid's bow even. One side I always end up making higher than the other side, and then it takes me forever to fix it, especially when I'm doing red lipstick. So this is our base color, and then we're gonna kind of make it an ombre lip. So we're gonna use this Maybelline shade, and we're going to darken the outer corners and kind of just leave that red pop right in the center. I really love the way this turned out. Both of the lipsticks are matte, so it was kind of just a little bit of a struggle to blend, but I ended up making it work, and it was a real big hit throughout the night. So I zoomed out a little bit. This is my finished hair after I curled it. I had way too much footage, so I had to cut out me doing my hair. But I can always do a hair tutorial if you guys want. I'm not the best at hair. I am pretty good at curling it. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. My lighting is weird right now. I started filming at like 5 o'clock this afternoon, but it took me so long that now it's like dark out, so my lighting changed a lot. But I did this girls' night out makeup look. I like it. Yeah, it's just kind of a neutrally smoky eye with a banging red lip. Yeah, I really like how it turned out. Well, you know, my hair could be better, but I really like how the makeup turned out. So make sure if you want to see any more videos from me that you hit the like button down below, subscribe, and hit the little bell. That's how you get notified to know when I upload videos. Ignore my background. The struggle of trying to get good lighting. You have to move everything around all over the place. And this is a really small room, and there's stuff literally everywhere. Okay, anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit record so it'll fucking stay on. It would be nice if I could get this close so people could see what I'm doing. Stop it!
Oh. Man, you can't just do that and not expect me to touch.
Out here, you're distracting me.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
You want this door shut?
I don't give a shit, Keisha.